Okay. All right. Trying to do something a little different here. I got 3 different cameras set up, so I'm going to be trying to do one for YouTube, do my Periscope, and do my Facebook Live for our resellers Cheers group. So, because for some reason, hello, how you doing? For some reason, my Periscope isn't uploading to my YouTube, or isn't allowing me to upload to YouTube. So I'm experimenting with my laptop here on the webcam to see how that goes. So, plus I want to be able to interact with everybody. But last Friday, my sister and I went to an estate sale, and I got some pretty good things. She didn't get anything. The lady was like 90 some years old, had passed, and tons and tons and tons of stuff. I've never seen so much stuff. I mean, she wasn't a hoarder or nothing like that. She just had a lot of stuff. It was a really, really nice house over in the Westchester area. And when I got down in the basement, I was like, oh, there's all kinds of Reds memorabilia, Bengals memorabilia, tools, toys, old games. And, of course, by the time we got there, it pretty much been picked over because, we were like half hour. Well, actually, we got there, but there was like a really long line. So by the time we got down into the basement, I should say, because Pammy was looking for a bed for her house. For her grandkids. So anyway, we were looking through the upstairs, which I did still find some pretty good stuff. So I'm going to pull some stuff out here and show you what I got. And of course, my dog, he is a jerk today. He's chasing the cats. He's chasing the other dogs. He's just, I don't know if he's got a turd hung sideways or what. And it's comforting or what. I don't know. But he's just driving me insane. He's just being a jerk. And, of course, my little one down here, she thinks every time I sit in here I need to hold her. If I'm not sitting in the chair, I should be sitting with her. So, but I'm trying to get some stuff out here so I don't have to keep hearing this bag rattle. And my cat keeps trying to get in the bag. And my dog keeps chasing the cat, so it's been a crazy morning. So, but as for me, all the sickness is pretty much gone. Teresa just went to the doctor again yesterday, and she now has bronchitis and sinus infection and all that good stuff. So it's been crazy. So, sorry, I got to have my drink this morning. It's not alcohol, it's tea. Okay, I didn't pick up a whole lot of stuff, but I picked up a lot of small. Hi, Angie, how you doing? It's been a while since my last Periscope. I've been having problems with Periscope, sound issues, and all that. So that's why I'm recording 3 different ways on my Resellers Cheers page, Periscope, and I'm doing a webcam capture on my laptop to upload to my YouTube channel. So because I'm trying to get that going again, I've been a little bit lacking on uploading videos, and I don't have a lot of followers on my YouTube channel, probably about 20 maybe, and because I do a lot of live stuff, but I've been asked to upload some new videos by some of those who do follow me on there. So I'm going to be looking back and forth to all 3 of you, just playing around with this. I got this idea from Jason T. Smith from Thrift Hunters and the thrifting board and all that. So just giving it a try. But I want to show you what I picked up at the estate sale. I picked up, or I paid $15 for all of it. And see, there goes my Periscope, or my whatever that was. I don't know. My Facebook Live just kind of crapped out. So let me fix that. I don't really know what it is. I don't know if it's my iPad. I don't know. I mean, Periscope seems to be working. So I'm going to try to fix that real quick. It's just, I don't know what the deal is. Let's try this again. I'm going to try this again. The Source Force. Hey, how you doing? I don't want to see, it just keeps kicking me off of Facebook. I think it's something to do with my iPads. I don't know if it's got an issue. I know they're talking about coming out with a new iPad and I have the iPad mini. So I'm just wondering if it's something they're sending out signals to these stupid things to make you want to go buy another one. Um, yeah, for a change. Normally it's got really bad sound issues. Um, so we're trying to, I'm trying to fix this issue here. I don't even think it, I don't know what. Okay, there we go. It's back. Okay. Trying to go live there. Sorry about that, y'all. That Facebook kicked it off for some reason. I don't know what the deal is, but I got my Facebook Live going. I got my Periscope, and I got that. So if I look like I'm talking to 3 different people, it's because I'm trying to, you know, uh, stay in sync with what's going on. Let me show you what I got. Pick this up. This is a Texas Instruments TI-14. I always pick up these old Texas Instruments. This is one like my sister had when I was young, so I recognized it right away without even having to read the what it was. I recognized the face of it. And I was like, oh, I know what that is. I'm grabbing it. I'll probably get about 15 to 20 out of this one. It is digital. It's not as sought after as the scientific calculators and all that, but people still like this stuff for nostalgic reasons. So I picked that up. And I always pick these up. These are the Franklin Spelling Aces. You have the Language Aces. You have all kinds of stuff. These are really nice, and it still has the paperwork with it, and the backboard that it came on from the store. Basically, just helps you spell, all that good stuff. I will probably get about 15 or 20 out of this one. Gotta show it over here too. Sorry about that, y'all. This is in really good condition. It works. Both these items do, and the TI 1400 still works. This I picked up just because I liked it. It's a really old. Oh, really? See, I don't have I have an Amazon sellers account, but I haven't branched out into selling on Amazon because it just seems like there's so much red tape you got to cut through to sell an item. So, this I bought for my own personal self. It's a really cool tape measure. You can see the tape measure inside, and I just thought that was really cool. I'd never seen one like it, and it's got this little scriber here. I guess that's what that is. It's got like a little nib on it right there. It's pointy and it's sharp, so I'm assuming it will scribe. And it's got like leather on the sides, and it's got a built-in level right there, which I really thought that was cool. It's old. I don't really know how old. I haven't been able to find a brand name on it, but I'm keeping it for myself. Can't be that old because it does have the stop lock, so I'm figuring probably 70s, but I'm keeping that for myself because that's something my dad actually never had, so I found a tool he didn't have. So, and I've heard people talk about this next item as people actually collecting them, and this is the first time I found one still in the pack, and it's the old AOL, America Online, introductory 90-day startup disc. And it's never been opened. And the only bad thing is that it has the customer's name on the back. And I really don't want to open that. So I really don't know what to do with that because I picked it up because it was like 10 cents or something like that. They sell anywhere between $10 and up. I couldn't believe it. Some people just collect them. They collect the weirdest things, and this happens to be one of them. Didn't think nothing of it years ago when I walked past them, stacks of them, where people were throwing them away or whatever, or giving them away at the flea market. Wish I would have then, but yeah, it does have the person's name on it and their address. So I could say that I opened it for that purpose, that I'm planning on opening it for that purpose to take out that, listed as new, but in the description saying that I did open it in order to remove the person's name, or I might just try to cut into the cellophane, just that little block area, and block that out. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. And who knows? I may keep it for myself and just stick it up on a shelf. Who knows? because I really don't want, never send anybody's personal information to eBay, or, in a sale. Um, that's like my sister. I've been selling her Gone with the Wind stuff, and she gets the plate. She gets all these stuff. So I go through each and every item that I sell of hers and make sure that her name was nowhere to be seen on the packaging. And because sometimes they'll send a plate, just in the box, and just put the shipping label on the box. Well, they can remove it. They can remove that blank label. So I don't want, and I'm just weird about that. I wouldn't. You just don't know who you're selling stuff to. So that's why I wonder, you know, who knows? I might just stick it up for nostalgic reasons of my own, because that's where I started. I started eBay with America Online. I'm sure everybody else did too. Um, I'd never had the internet before back in 1998. I mean, we couldn't afford stuff like that. And then when I finally got to where I was making good money where I worked, I was like, I'm getting the internet. I'm going to, get with the times. So I'm glad I did. So I may keep that just for, I don't know, just till I decide what I want to do with it. And this, and I got this idea from Jason Smith. Most of you know who he is. He was on Thrift Hunters on Spike TV, I think it was, and he has his own little YouTube following and eBay following and Periscope, I'm sure, Facebook. He's got his own group, the thrifting board and all that. And he's a really awesome guy. I could listen to him talk all day long. He just got that really deep baritone voice. He's just a really cool guy. But I picked up Christmas music this time of year. Crazy, right? No, it'll sell for like $8. I think I paid a quarter for it. It's the time part of the time. It's a part of a set. It's the Time Life Treasury of Christmas Holiday Magic Time Life music set. So I don't know if it's one or two. It's from 1997, so it's not quite vintage. I think anything before 1994 or 95 is considered vintage. But still, who knows? Somebody might have had this and had some good memories with the music that was on it by, in this particular style, and may want it. So $8 to $10, I'm happy with that. I picked this up, which this is kind of cool. And I used to work at the old Van Loonens in Mason. And I worked back in electronics, so I recognize, this. This is a little pocket printer for like on-the-go accountants. Right there you go. This is before cell phones and all that good stuff. I was like 16. I think I started there. I was like almost 15 when I started working at Van Loonens. That's been eons ago. Telling my age, aren't I? Anyway, this is a Canon pocket printer, the TP8. I'm sure this will probably go for crazy money on Amazon, but like I said, I'm not that schooled in Amazon, which I need to learn because I do want to grow my business, and the only way to do that is to expand my platforms, which, I do sell on quarter auctions and stuff like that, but that's not bringing me the kind of money I want with my business. eBay is supplementing all that, but I want to grow big. I want to grow to where if I want to take a week off and go on vacation, I don't have to worry. So I want to be able to afford it. So the only bad thing is it doesn't come with the power adapter, and it's the double prong power adapter. So I'll probably get about $12 to $15 out of it as is. If it had the power adapter, I'd probably get more than that. And this is the original case that it came in, but they had it in this. It looks like an old camera case or eyeglass case to me. So it's no brand or nothing like that, but it was slid down in there. So I don't know. Pretty cool though. I mean, it still works, as a matter of fact. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn it on. There we go. Let's see. Hear it? It works. Probably doesn't have very much paper in it, but pretty neat. I like it. Pretty cool. So that, oh, guess I better turn it off, huh? Duh. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Sorry if I'm a little, it's just one of those days. The sun's actually shining. It's not. It's been really crazy here in Ohio. We have the craziest weather. Somebody posted something on Facebook and said, "Mother Nature, you can't cram all 4 seasons in a week." And underneath it says Ohio. Ohio says, "Here, hold my beer." Yeah, in Ohio you can. I mean, it can snow. It can snow one day, and you'd be wearing flip flops and shorts the next. It's just really strange because we're in the valley, the Ohio Valley. I always pick these up. This is the Radica, I believe. Yeah, Radica Solitaire. I got to clean it up a little bit. This person played this so much you can't even see the lettering on I mean, it's worn around the button. Um, so I'm going to do a little research and see if it will still sell. I mean, you can see that right there. It's worn there. I mean, it is definitely in played with condition. I got to clean it up. It's got grunge back here from oil and stuff on their fingers and stuff from playing. But they must not have had much of a life to have to sit and play this. She might have been handicapped. I don't know. The house wasn't set up for that, but I got this one, and here I got the newer version of it, and this one is in 10 times better condition. It's got the original paperwork with it. I'll probably get about $25 for this. This is the Solitaire Light. It's got a backlight on it. It's also by Radica. I pick these up every time if I go to the thrift shop, yard selling. Anytime I see these handheld electronic games, I always do well with these. Depending on the game itself. I mean, I've sold one for $45. I think it was a Sudoku the large screen lighted Sudoku. So yeah, can't beat that. And it does still work. So this one here, I'll probably get about $12 for it in the shape it's in, maybe a little less. I'll do my homework on it. It does still work, but it just needs cleaned up really, really good. So we'll see. Who knows? If I can't sell it, I'll keep it. I'll sit in there and play it myself. And then last but not least, this thing, I got to do some research on this. This come from Rinks. That's how old this is. Rinks. I don't know if they were anywhere else but Ohio. I don't know. I just remember going there as a small child with my mom and my sister. And the building is actually still in Cincinnati. But that's where this come from. This is the cordless 21 blackjacks. This has to be at least from the 70s. Okay, at least. That's what I got to do a little homework on it. But it is the cordless electric fully automatic blackjack game with the original box and paperwork. It was probably one of the first. I mean, we're talking handheld. I mean, it's pretty good size. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I should be looking over here. I'm gonna get yelled at on my YouTube channel. But I gotta find some batteries. I don't have any batteries to fit it. I was trying to. Oh, yep, I was right. 1972. 1972, and it still has all the original paperwork and box. So I'm going to do my homework on this. I think I paid $1 for this. And I'm hoping to get upwards as to about 60 based on its condition alone. Even the battery compartment is in really, really good shape. No corrosion whatsoever. I think those are C batteries, I do believe. So I gotta go pick up some C batteries. I just haven't done it yet. So, and I can't wait to try it out, make sure it still works, because this is I haven't researched it yet. I'm looking forward to doing so. But like I said, I didn't get a whole lot. I did go to the thrift shop the other day, but I haven't even looked through that bag. I got a Coogie men's 4X shirt. I always pick up those great big shirts because I usually do pretty good with those. My hair's not cooperating. I need to go get it cut. Always do good on the oversized shirts. And I don't know, I guess because they're harder to find, but it's bright yellow. I mean, you can't miss this shirt. I seen it a mile away. So, and what else did I get? I'll have to go through all that stuff, but I just wanted to try to do this this three-way video thing going on here. Hopefully going to say? Sorry, I just got distracted on my ADD. But yeah, that's my haul in a nutshell. And I see I've lost my Periscope viewers. So, oh, something I want to talk about. Um, those of you who buy jewelry jars, okay, everybody. I mean, that's a big thing in the thrifting world with a lot of the ladies and some of the men to buy jewelry jars. Well, I've been buying them and I've been selling the good pieces on eBay. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do with the other pieces, the pieces that I can't sell on eBay, because I really don't want to fool with my Etsy store right now, because my plate is full with eBay, okay, in my quarter auction. Well, when I started thinking about that, my quarter auction, I'm thinking, duh. Well, I started putting pieces on the local quarter auction that I'm a member of, and I have already made back twice what I paid for the jewelry jar. Ladies love jewelry, so I've been doing that. That's my tip, is to those of you who do purchase jewelry jars, get on the quarter auction. Ours is weekly. The one that we do is weekly. So some of it I might have only made a quarter off it, but I've only paid like less than a penny really when you start. Because what I do when I buy a jewelry jar, I usually don't pay over $15 for a jewelry jar. And as long as there's one piece in there that I can find, that I can see, that will bring me at least that. I know there's at least two. So um, I'll go through it and I'll count out every piece, every single piece. And I will divide that quantity into the amount I sold or that I paid for the jar. That gives me the amount that I paid before taxes for each piece. So sometimes it's like 0.3 cents or something like that. It's not even a full penny. So I'm happy with that. So anytime I can make 25 cents or more off of a piece that I paid less than a penny for, I'm not going to complain, because that adds up. And usually what I do is I use that's my little cash stash. I use that I go wine tasting with my sister. I use it for the casino when we go, just little things like that. So there's a little something there. Even gas, you make up enough money for $20 in gas. So whatever. But that's my little tip. So that's all I have for today. I just wanted to do this three-way talky thing here. I wanted to see how it went. I wanted to see how Periscope was doing, because normally they've been having sound issues on Periscope, not me. So, and I'm sorry for my YouTube followers or watchers if I keep looking off camera. It's because I'm trying to keep up with all three of these cameras that are pointed at me. So maybe I'll set up something different. God, my face is puffy today. I must be holding water. Could have been all the salt that I ate yesterday. Oh, anyway, but yeah, I don't know. It's just the way that Periscope's been, and I started doing my um, live video for Facebook, our Facebook page. So go check that out. I created a Facebook page for resellers. It's called the Resellers Cheers, where everybody knows your name. We don't have very many members right now, but that's okay. We're growing. It's basically a place to go and where everybody knows your name. You talk, talk about things. If you need to vent about something, about a problem buyer or problem seller, if you got scammed, whatever the case may be, come on into the Resellers Cheers, and we'll see if we can't, help you out on what to do next, or if you just want to let off some steam. I know there's tons of groups, centered around eBay reselling or reselling in general. But a lot of those groups, they don't want that kind of negativity in there. But there has to be some place for you to go to release that, because I know when I do it here at home, I get looked at like I had two heads. So they don't want to hear that, because they don't understand, because they don't do what I do. Okay, they don't understand what the issue is. So, That's why I created that page for people to go that are having the same kind of problems. If they run into problems, they have somewhere they can go and talk about it and vent, and not get, um, you know, I'm not going to say smacked on the hand, because that's not the way the other groups are. They just don't like that in their group. They want to keep everything positive, and I understand that. That's great. That's wonderful. No, nothing against that. But I felt that my page should be someplace where we have positive and negative, because one doesn't really work without the other sometimes. That's just life. So I know that I needed someplace to go that where people understood what I was talking about, and or had dealt with it themselves, and could give me some feedback onto how they handled it, or I can help somebody that I haven't had experience something that they've done, and I can help them. So that's why I created Resellers Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Like I said, we're not a big group, but we are a group uh, of resellers on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, blah, blah, all that. So head on over there. And the reason, we moderate who joins. You have to be a reseller or getting into reselling, because of having it advertised here on Periscope. I usually get a lot of, we call them trolls, in the Periscope who just come in to give, hecklers or whatever you want to call it. So we monitor who comes in. So we do check your profile to make sure you're not blowing smoke up our butts. So, well, I'm going to get off here. I have some work to do. I have computers to take apart. I did that all day yesterday. Took apart 3, I think. Took me 2 hours to get a motherboard out of a Dell. A Dell computer, not Adele, the singer. But oh, that was a pain in the butt, because there was no videos on it. It's kind of an older computer, but I figured it out. And the parts do sell. Sometimes some of them might only sell for $6, but I haven't paid a damn dime for them, so I'm not complaining. They sell for $6, and I make $3.50 off of them. I'm happy. So I gotta get off here. I got work to do, and I'm sure you all do too. So get out there and get the picking. I'm Laurie. I'm the Thrifty Picker. Thanks for watching. I have to get back to work and get back out there and get some more items listed on eBay. And you all get out there and get to picking, because you never know what you're going to find. So bye, everybody.